Welcome to the G.A.B. This is G.A.B.
They should have never gave you platform.
Y'all know what segment we about to get into. We about to get into the SAF segment. And today, I got to talk about this show right here. This one of those Korean shows that they put on Netflix, make it a Netflix series, you feel me? And this show was smacking. The 8 Show. Oh, this was smacking. It's like one of them hidden gems, you feel me? Where you just stumble upon, you like, thumbnail look cool, trailer look cool, alright. Yeah, it might not be smacking, but once you get into it, smacking. Now, I noticed the Korean shows, what y'all doing a lot of these game shows and a lot of like y'all struggling with money issues. God damn. Poor is poor out there. Y'all lay it on thick with these shows. Man. You feel me? But keep them coming. Like, see, this why I like this one. It was an action, but when I looked on here, it's a dark comedy. And I was like, this was kind of funny. They throwing a whole different element to these type of games. Because, you know, we got Squid Game. We got that other, what's the other one? God damn it, I always forget that one. And it got the cards, the big cards. And remember, it was the king. And what? It'll come to me eventually. But the A Show, they brought kind of a comical element to things. I thought this was hilarious. You feel me? This is a really good show. Will they make another season? I don't know. But you feel me? This was cracking. I was intrigued. Y'all know I give y'all the stats, then I'll give y'all the cast, and I'm gonna give y'all the plot. Oh, also, you see this picture right here? You feel me? Give you the budget. And I know some of y'all is like, what the hell is W24? That's won! Okay? And basically, 1,385, 1,400 won equals $1. Okay? Y'all converted y'all way. IMDb gave it a 7.2. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 71%. And the people gave it a 79%. I gave it around that, B, 80%. Only reason why I gave it that, and like these scores, I ain't really gonna argue these scores. I can see why, because like it is kind of similar to the other Korean type of shows that we done seen. From Squid Game to, what is that? Alice in Wonderland! That. It has that similar vibe and a similar feel. So I could see that. Okay? Now, to the plot. I'm gonna just give y'all the quick plot, then I'm gonna just hop into certain things and stuff. Quick plot. Well, yeah, they were. All these people were like struggling with money and poor, working class, and then they just got some texts or whatever that said like, bro, we got you, but you want to come on this show? You want to come on this show to win some money? And then it was 8 of them. They all go there to win some money, and then certain things throughout the show you start figuring out, and it kind of relies like human instinct, how people think, how society kind of is ran in a sense. You feel me? And yeah, that was basically the plot. It was they got on the game show and they tried to win money and effed up things was happening. Okay. Oh! Y'all know what I forgot? I forgot to give y'all the cast. See how I'm doing? I'm mixing the plot with the cast. Here you go. All right, and they're going to be all out of order from the floors. A floor is Chan Woo-hee. 4th floor is Lee Yoo-im. 7th floor is Park Jung-man. 3rd floor, Ryan Jun-ye-woo. And Bruh is the narrator. He's like the main character. 3rd floor. 3rd floor is the main character. 6th floor, Park Ha-jon. 2nd floor, Lee Jo-young. And 5th floor, Moon Jong-hee. And 1st floor, Bae Song-woo. Alright? Those are the actors. You feel me? They killed their roles. I don't know if they had American voiceovers. I'm not really sure, but now back to the Well, I just gave y'all the plot. Now I'm just gonna hop right into it. Look at man, third floor, broke as hell. You feel me? He narrating. He need money because he got debt. He tried to God damn man, y'all get. I guess they hitting y'all out there with the Nigerian prince scam too. They got the one dude, he scammed 2 people from the show. Bro's like, yo, I could get you some more money, man. Do you see me? I smell good out here. I got you. I could triple your money in a matter of 4 minutes. What? Third floor is like, okay. Gave him all his money, bro, run off on him. Yeah. Not only were bros in the mountain of debt, now all the money where he could have paid the debt and started, now it's gone. Boom. Dire needs. That's what's happening with all these people. They're in dire needs of cash. And so what happens is they go in, they agree to do this show because the people, the showrunners or whatever, which you never meet. You never meet the showrunners, you never meet the audience, it's only these characters. You only see them. And the thing about it, they were enticed because they got money within their bank. Was like, you get more, you do this. So it's floors. It's from the first floor to the 8th floor. You feel me? And as you guessed it, yes, 1 is actually bad. You get the first floor, smallest one, shittiest room. 8th floor, you get the biggest room. You live in lavish. You getting the most money, and throughout the floors, the increment of money and floor space and that. You feel me? So as you can see, 8th floor, top dog, which was the one chick, and she's an evil villain. Oh, she was getting on my goddamn nerves. I hate villains like that. All just super cheerful and just, oh, I just effed you over. I'm like, oh my God. Well, somebody put a foot to her ass. Nobody put a foot to her ass at all the whole series too, just to let y'all know. Everybody else got foot to ass. Literally. She the only one. She was the most cheerful one out of all of them. And she was like, in the outside world, she was like she was a performance artist. So it makes sense. It was like, oh, and then like at the end, she got effed over. She basically destroyed some art gallery. Then she lost all her money because she had to pay it back to the art gallery, and she went to jail. You feel me? Then you had, 4th floor. She was man, the 4th floor is a crybaby. Man, she was crying. Good Lord. But I guess she had a health problem, what made her have seizures and stuff. But man, outside where I don't remember what she was. But the 5th floor, she was like a nurse or whatever. 6th floor, you feel me? He was a thug, gangster, you feel me? And at times, I was just like, bro, why y'all, man, put the paws on him. That's what floor number 2 was. Now she was one of my favorite characters. She was fighting back against the system. You feel me? Whooping ass until basically the system. Gangsta. 6th floor put a foot in her ass. God damn. Oh, she was doing good at first, and then her hand was broken. He squeezed her hand and started whooping her ass. But then it's like, what happened is they're thinking that running up these stairs is gaining them more time, and more time on the show gains you more money. But as you come into community and you get things from the community room, it wastes your time down. What it was is the more entertaining, or the more like the show itself, the more heartfelt, the more attention you garnered, the more time you get. So sometimes I was like, bro, don't y'all know y'all make, like they was trying to get out, and I'm like, y'all make yourself more time. Just leave each other alone and just don't do nothing. Y'all doing stuff is garnishing more time. Because y'all end up doing heartfelt stuff, or y'all have a little petty argument, or well, floor 1, I mean, he was man, floor 1 was getting the shit end of the deal. Man. But he was doing some faulty stuff too. 6th floor whooped his ass, but then he took off 8 of his toenails. Oh! And then he took out 4th floor like tooth, because at one point floors like 4, 6, 7, and 8, they was making the other floors do basically kind of like low wage prison type work. Yeah, where they weren't getting paid nothing and they had to do all the work like prisoners. And then until they revolt. Floor 7, he was actually a screenwriter. He ended up taking this experience and wrote it on screen, and then the one person he gave it to like didn't believe him and was like, but he seemed like the most level-headed, smart one, but at the same time, you could not tell was he good or bad until close to the end. You're like, oh, he was a good person. He was just playing along with the top floor. So then at the right moment, he gonna help out his bruh 3. And it was like at one point you was like, man, why floor 7 do that to floor 3? Then you start thinking like, he did that to help him out. He was thinking long term. Bro was a long term thinker. You feel me? And then also, floor 1, they had him hold people poop and stuff like that. He didn't mind. He was like, they were like, look, we'll end the show when you want to end it. He was like, oh, I want to end on $1 billion. His thought process was, because they were effing him over, the top floors, he was going to switch floors with them and then take all their stuff and leave them. Man, they hit him with the old specific. You know how you ask a genie something? Or they had a movie where you ask a genie something and you be too specific and they give you exactly what you want. Bro spent all his $1 billion on the instructions on how to switch the floors. Wow. Yeah. You feel me? And like, he was kind of like the most entertaining one out of everybody because he ran like a circus and he did this tightroping thing. And when he like did that tightroping thing or whatever, first of all, he got the gimp leg. So and you like, how he gonna do that? Huh? Yeah, I know some of y'all got mad out there. I say he got the gimp leg. You feel me? He was hip hop. Some other groups might think he created hip hop. If you get my drift, God. Anyway, he had the gimp leg. He did the tightrope. You're like, no, he ain't gonna do it with the gimp leg. He did it. He was, whoop. And what he did was he did the jump up and he basically played the hero arc where he sacrificed himself, took the camera out, fell down. He ended up dying. And then what happened was, third floor was like, that's how we got to do to cancel the show. He shot out all the cameras. Yeah, because they got like gun and stuff too. And bro, sixth floor was popping people in the leg and shots at, like, everybody got they fair share of stuff. You feel me? You know what I mean? But he grabbed the main camera that was up there that was acting like the sunlight, and then floor 3 shot out all the cameras, basically canceling the show, and that's how they got out, and the time ran out, and everybody did fairly well for themselves. I was even surprised because, like, sixth floor gave his condolences to floor 1. Even floor 1 did that to him. But sixth floor did things to him. But then it was like, wait a minute, was he playing the game too? You feel what I'm saying? Was he really thugging like that? Or was he just like, look, I gotta fit in where I get in? You feel what I'm saying? And everybody else did good for themselves. You feel me? After the game, everybody seemed like they was cool. You feel me? Except floor 8. And floor 8 thought only about herself. And she got lucky. She just like, oh, I'll just pick the car. Because you, at the beginning of the show, you had a chance to pick what floor you was on, but you didn't know what it consists of. And she just picked floor 8, just off some random whimsical-ish. And she was like, oh, yeah, I got it. And then she's just blowing it on clothes and other BS and stuff. And that's my last point I'm going to make. This shows, like, my American brain watching the, like, Korean show and how our thought process is different. Even how we'll create the show. Because I was like, there's at one point where I'm like, you know, uh, nah, you gonna have to just, you just gonna have to whoop the top floor's asses and just strong arm them. You feel me? And but within the show, you know what I mean? They were more like, I'm gonna strategically do it. They were trying their best not to do any type of violence and stuff and try to, you feel me? And they was doing certain sacrifices. In my head the whole time, like, you gotta whoop ass. You gotta strong arm them. And I'm like, damn, that's my American brain. Just thinking about just strong arming motherfuckers, man. God damn. No, no, no kind of what you call it? No finesse. This out here. You feel me? But at some point they did have to start whooping ass. So maybe my thought process wasn't so wrong. I don't know. But I noticed my thought process was really early. And I was like, man, if this was an American show, somebody would have probably died already. They would have been dead in episode 2. I'm sorry. The things that happened, episode 3 for sure. Somebody would have been dead. You feel me? Like, but see, that's why I like watching these shows in different countries that are good. Because it has a different thought process and different way of they doing things. And like, it brings out like a different thinking pattern. You feel me? And they be having some really good shows. I see what you're doing, Netflix. You like American shows. We about to go overseas. Y'all getting a bunch of Netflix series overseas. I see y'all. Yeah, and it's working. Because I'm going to keep watching. Once again, this was the 8 show on Netflix. Yeah, look, you ain't got to watch it, but I recommend it. Pretty fire to me.